Happy birthday. Born on the 26th of November makes you a very compassionate person, but delays tend to plague you. Getting to the level of success, whether in marriage or whether in romance or whether in career or business, seems to lead you to stay away from you, especially in the earlier part of your life. And you can even have a horoscope where your earlier part of life until the age of 26 was full of struggle, and whatever you tried to do usually would go wrong. So do not marry early. If you have, you would have already seen that by the time, if you're married anywhere before the age of 26, the age of 26 will try its best to create a lot of problems. Even earlier on, the problems would have already existed, and the age of 26 will try to finish you off. It also brings a lot of struggle for you in career or business, this horoscope. Because born on the 26th of November, the good planets are submerged, meaning very weak, and your negative planets are moving along. There's a sense of karma here, that this is happening to you for a purpose. Well, born on the 26th of November are a very compassionate people who in the end help everybody else but themselves in the earlier part of the day, in the earlier part of life, and who have burdens of responsibilities in one way or another. And therefore your own progress, your own happiness, your own possibilities to make you achieve your ambitions will be stunted and then will be delayed. But there will come a time in your horoscope where these planets will be pushed aside and your better planets move in and will give you all the ability to catch up very well and fast, don't worry. In terms of character, you tend to behave older than you are. You tend to think very with a lot of philosophy. And because of that, you will tend to think of gloominess more than of happiness. You can't help it. It's the mechanism of people born on the 26th of November that happens like this. But from today, my advice is to stay away and don't mix with people who are too old. Otherwise, their olderness, their elderliness will come over to you. And you will be always very quick to want to help them. And this way, you abandon the planets who want to keep you young and keep you happy. Also born on the 26th of November, you will want to seek knowledge. You will want to teach in areas of universities or other institutions of learning. You will want to be a professional and you will be able to do all that. But it is delayed, so the success of these things will come a bit later in life. Never give up. You can look for knowledge at any time in your life. Okay? Because of these delays, don't give up and start looking for diplomas and degrees at any time of your life. The certain ages that will help you do that can only be known if I know your full date of birth and your time of birth and to be able to look at your palms. Also regarding about your character, you should marry late rather than early, because as I said, if you tend to marry early by the age of 26, a lot of regret will already be seen. So work hard, attain knowledge from universities, be a professional, and then only think of partnerships like marriage. You need the independence to be able to concentrate of how to become successful first. I'd like to talk to you about the calendar year 2016 and 2017. Now, from January the 1st until your birthday, the 26th of November in 2016, you would have had enough of a good time. The basic planets of 2016 and you born in the period of Sagittarius is good enough. But you would not have had the energy of attaining success on a full blown up, good, big level. So be happy enough as you would have progressed slowly. And then from the 26th of November 2016 until the 31st of December 2016, you can carry on progressing slowly. Okay? But when you go into 2017, your lead planets, meaning the planets who visited you first as you were being born, they are not very at home and are not very comfortable in 2017. And so you're going to have your share of difficulties in 2017. Let's talk about ages. Now let's pretend that from 1st January until your birthday today, you were the ages of 26, or let's start earlier at 17 and then or 26, or you could have been the ages of 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71. If you were these ages, you would have done well enough from January the 1st, 2016 until the 26th of November 2016. And for the remainder of 2016, if you are these ages which I mentioned, you will continue to do well. But if you are of these ages which I mentioned and you move into 2017, watch out that many planets are going to clash. Especially your reputation, your recognition, watch out. Don't allow your ego to take over too much. Otherwise, many partnerships and friendships also would be in trouble. These ages which I've just mentioned are not at home in 2017 because 2017 is handled by different planets than of these ages which I've mentioned. So you'll have to go slow. You will see obstacles. You will see hurdles come your way. And you will see romance being troubled, marriage having some difficulties. All that because of the ages I've mentioned. You will see your career and business stumbling now and then. All that because of these ages which I've mentioned. Now, I'm going to use another set of ages as an example. Let us say you are the ages in 2016, January the 1st starting, and that you are the ages of 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70 or even 79. You would have started to do very well already from January the 1st, 2016 until now your age, your 26th of November 2016. You would have had a lot of support and good luck to your side in career, business, and in areas of romance or marriage. And from today, the 26th of November, until the 31st of December 2016, you will continue to do well if you are any of these ages which I've just mentioned. Okay? For 2017, if you are these ages which I've just mentioned, you will tend to do better than the earlier ages which I've mentioned. You will tend to be luckier. You will tend to get more support. In career, business, you will find progress. In romance, you will find that the right person you have met came along. And if in marriage, you will see that peace comes in marriage and more understanding as well. So you see, ages are very important when a horoscope is being made. All right? Okay. Now, let me talk to you about health. Your health situations in 2016 and 2017 at the ages of 26, they may give you some problems with your lungs. So some breathing areas may not be well. Your knees would have become a target so far. That's how trouble to the knees can happen. And constipation, so the slowing down of digestion would also be a problem. If you're born on the 26th of November, from January the 1st, these kind of things which I've mentioned would have started to trouble you until your birthday. Okay? Now, I can't see too much because I don't know your year of birth and I don't know your time of birth. I haven't looked at your palms. Your palms are great indicators about your status of health. But these few things have come out. So I hope one day I have other information so that I can do an A to Z. And I can tell you at what ages in your 50s, 60s, 70s, what is already starting now in your earlier ages to trouble you then. So early detection is what I do in health areas. Regarding compatibility, you are a very compatible person because you are a very compassionate person and you can be easily made use of. So remember that. Don't allow too many people to take up too much of your time and your efforts and ask you to contribute to all the charities and things like that. Don't let that get out of hand, otherwise you'll forget about helping yourself. Now, in terms of compatibility, I do worry about certain zodiac signs which may trouble you. You coming from Sagittarius need to be worried about people in Virgo. Now, not everybody, not every day in Virgo is going to contribute problems for you, but certain people born on certain dates in Virgo may not be your best friend or best friend for a while and then turn against you. But I don't want to commit myself too much except to say people from Virgo can trouble you. It's only when I have all the other information will I tell you on what dates in Virgo and even other sun signs how to be careful of these people. But you are an easily compatible person, that's good news. In terms of colors, every planet is given certain colors to use. So using that formula, I'll be able to tell you that you will like dark blue very much, but it's not your best color. I would in fact ask you to avoid using dark blue. But the mechanism of the horoscope will make you want to go for that color. Whether in pillowcase, bed sheets, the towels, the chairs you sit on, everything that you use and wear. The color I would like you to use very much would be the color purple. All shades of purple or all shades of brown. Try to use these colors. And even the chair you sit on at work or at home, the sofa, the carpets, the curtains, the walls, the pillowcase, the bed sheets and the towels, I would like you not to use dark blue. But I can't give you the whole set of good colors because I don't have your complete data of your horoscope, which I should have. But I only know that you're born on the 26th of November. So try to use brown and try to use purple. These colors will offset any trouble that's going to happen for you for remainder of 2016 or when you are in 2017. Now, regarding direction energy, all around the compass, the homes of different planets are made and they stay there. And of course, they visit each other as well. So I'll be able to tell you for, not for the rest of your life, but at least for 2016 and 2017, which directions to face so that the positive planets can give you all the good energy to show success in all areas of your life for remainder of 2016 and for the entire period of 2017. The direction I've chosen for you is north. Try to face north as much as possible at home when you're doing anything, and in your office when you're facing your computer or when you're sitting behind your work table. I would hope that you're facing north. If you do, then the element of good luck comes your way all the time. If you are by mistake facing a negative direction, which I would dare to say could be northeast for you, and if you're facing northeast, that could be the reason why trouble keeps pouring into you, because those planets know nothing else but to send you bad luck. Okay? It would be good one day to contact me to Facebook so that we can communicate through Facebook. I will add you on. You can ask me all the questions. We can stay in touch. And if you're around these parts, I would like you as soon as possible to call me, to send me a message through Facebook. And that way we can make an appointment for you. And then I can have your full data and look at your palms as well and do a very accurate horoscope for you and even use tarot cards for you. That's what I do for all my clients as well. In the meantime, it was a pleasure talking to you. Happy birthday and good luck for the remaining periods of your life.